One of the tough ideas that I've had to come to grips with the idea of being an artist is that you hear the romantic story of the artist, right? Like the making it on your own, sort of like down
sure.
like pinching your pennies where you can, sort of like that whole thing. But we come from an era and an area of a lot of fucking privilege. A lot of privilege.
I tell people every day, you were incredible. I don't have any money for smokes. Or, I have a friend of mine who's about to have a baby who's a little young and they're very worried about it. I'm like, listen, you're never going to be rich in the way where you'll never have to work. But you live in one of the richest parts of the world. You literally could go into that dumpster and eat for a week. Like, come on, it's all there.
Yeah.
Like, it's absolutely, it's again about comfort. What are you willing to afford? What do you need? If what you need is a canvas and paintbrushes or paper and pencil or strings and a piece of wood and some love and family, so be a good person, be honest, and sometimes you eat ramen noodle. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Right.
It's not a matter of struggling to go find clean water. Like, that's not our problem.
Like, you said you grew up in a house where dad was a drill sergeant, and then you went off on your own to sort of find that, I don't know, the discomfort, I guess, because you kind of
Sure, yeah. And dad was a drill sergeant.
No, yeah,
you know what I mean?
Totally get that. But what I mean is, like, did you have any perspective that might have been what you needed at the time, or were you just like? Did you have any of that? I'm gonna do it on my, you know what I mean?
I certainly had the I'm gonna do it on my own, but I'd gone camping and didn't exactly love it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So in that sense, I had the mom's still gonna bring me a box of socks.
Right.
I'm still gonna have like deodorants just in the bathroom, right? Like, I still had that mentality. I wasn't I didn't realize what it would mean to have to not just work all the time, especially in Toronto, right, where rent is, for a 20-year-old kid who's working at a movie theater trying to paint all night and start or draw comic books and break into the industry and work on his portfolio constantly. And I didn't realize that rough life I could lose my apartment, which I did, and then I lived on people's couches. So I was working every day, living on a buddy's couch, doing his laundry, cooking his dinners to make sure they didn't kick me out because I knew what it was to be a good guest, not be seen, and then all that, and then realize that you just don't, I haven't worn underwear since 91 because I just don't have when I started cutting the budget,
right,
underwear and socks at the age of 20 and deodorant and all those things just went out the window right away, and then they just never made their way back into the budget. You know what I mean? Like other things did. Like now I buy expensive cheese.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So no, I wasn't looking for that. I didn't know I needed that in any way, shape, or form. It was not pleasant.
Did you have that why the fuck am I doing this?
That I think comes to all of us at some point, but definitely later. I think there's always that, you know what I mean? Like I'm in my later 40s, so there's always that I should have taken that factory job.
Right.
You know what I mean? I should have lived in my parents' basement for a little bit longer and just to eating that free food, and I would be so much further along in what, really? Right. You know what I mean? So that goes away pretty quickly, but yeah, I don't think I once I got into it, you know what I mean? Once I met all the other artists, once I went to a couple of shows, once I realized that with a couple of 2x4s and some milk crates, I can make my own couch, I reveled in it, and I absolutely loved it. Now now I have a great house and a beautiful lady and two wonderful kids and a very supportive family, but all of that came because of that support network and because of those people. If I had just tried to do it on my own, I'd still be on that milk crate couch right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but, there's